Yeah, ladies and gentlemen of the press, good morning to you all, and I welcome you all to this great episode of the Biafran liberation and the Biafran freedom, which is very soon we are going to emancipate from the mental and physical slavery from the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. And my people, at least on I see how the thing take waka yesterday. My happiness, my only joy, not simply because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not get freedom, or Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or the case does not they did not attend to the case rather than postponing it. But my greatest joy is that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is alive, healthy and healthy. Yeah, look at how he looks so pompous. And my greatest joy again is seeing the at least most of the Igbo elders, even if their mind is not with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but for their presence in the court and sitting him down to pray for him, to encourage him that they are strongly with him. My dear, I nearly break down when I saw the video when they are praying for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I said, wow. That if for all the Igbos who rally around together beside Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, and I can tell you the simple truth that to get Biafra is very as easy as ABCD. But anyway, all the Ausita Ademma, all the Warabo, according to Igbo adage, we move. My greatest joy seeing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu yesterday and the prayer the elders offer to him. Encourage him and let him know that this suffering is not there alone. That the whole entire 85 or 80 million Biafrans is with him, both physically and spiritually. It is something it's worth encouraging and it's worth sharing. So please, if you get this message, share it and let the people know, because I am the one that keep on asking questions. Is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu still alive? But I saw him yesterday. He was alive, health and healthy. Examine with health and healthy. Or I don't know. I beg, the English is not my language. You're gonna forgive me if na mistake I make. That one consign on her. Since on a come out to Igbo from curriculum. I be curriculum. Anyway, my wonderful people, this man he don't go use his hand. Go fetch anti-fester firewood. We go soon sting him and bite him until 6 feet. I mean this woman called Gowon. The man don't go use his hand. Go fetch anti-fester firewood by reminding the Biafrans, by reminding the Igbos what the role he played, forcing the Biafrans into war, forcing Ojukwu into war with the Nigerian government, with the lives of their Arab missionaries and the lives of UK and US that helped them to massacre Biafrans, to commit the genocide they committed in our land. One of another brightest lawyer and other human rights activists, and they don't jam man together now. Come ask what they call it. Come ask Gowon this simple question. He is now in very hot soup, and if guy is not taken, he's going to die of a heart attack. Yes, he's going to die of heart attack, despite the fact that he's already even his expiry date don't pass. But at least we want him to be alive and see the Biafrans going, Look at the question. Nigeria Biafra. Show evidence of your project in the southeast after the BIAFRA-WAR, after destroying everything in the southeast. Human rights activists are also our own lawyer who just newly joined Biafrans, Omaribo, challenges go on. My wonderful people, I beg, let us go straight to the reason why we're here. There's no time to tell time. Most of you used to say, I talk too much, my dear. I need to air my own view. Everything is not about reading. Let me tell you, I'm also a human being and I can also give my own point of view in every matter. So I'm going to stop the time you say, I talk too much. I talk too much what? But. Anyway, let me reserve my comment. A human rights lawyer and activist, Malcolm Omaribo, has challenged former military head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, retired, to show evidence of any federal project, any federal government project in his government established in the southeast or in the southeastern part of Nigeria after the Biafra civil war many years ago. Let him pinpoint one thing that he did, at least to say, okay, we are one Nigeria. After the war comes the rebuildment. What did they rebuild? Everything in the southeast. The southeasterners did it on their own with 20 pounds. That is why you see them. They are very, very angry that the southeast find their feet back after the Biafra war. Omaribo said this in a post via his X account on Sunday. He was reacting to Gowon's latest comment on the Biafra Civil War. I am happy General Gowon is alive when I am making my assertions. Yes, I challenge Gowon to show evidence of federal government repair, rehabilitation, or replacement of any of the hospitals, markets, schools, buildings, or roads destroyed by the intentional bombing by the Nigerian Air Force and their Arab mercenaries after the Nigerian and Biafra Civil War. Omaribo said, I challenge him to show any federal government project that his government established in the eastern part of Nigeria after the war. I challenge Gowon to show the palliative or financial support that his government gave to the Easterners after the war. I need proof of his government's effort for the Eastern children to catch up with the educational system after missing out for over 3 good years in war. I challenge him to show how many Easterners who lost their jobs because of the war were reabsorbed after the war. None of them were. Take it from me, the war ended with Nigeria being the victor and the Easterners the vanquished. The 3 years, the reconciliation, reconstruction, and rehabilitation, the 3 R's policy of Gowon's government was mouth, not dead. Was by mouth, not deed. They didn't do it. Recall that the former head of state, after a meeting with Bola Ahmed Tinubu, disclosed to journalists how he was accused of being unable to prosecute the Biafra Civil War. Gowon, who ruled Nigeria between 1966 and 1975, had said, if I can remember, when I was fighting the war, I was told I was too slow and that probably Nigeria cannot make it and that we should now seek for discussions. Well, did we do it or not? They probably do not know the problem on the ground. So that is where we are, according to Gowon. In another development, economic hardship, why Igbos can never in any way behold a protest against Tinubu's government, IPOB assertions. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB has warned the Southeast not to join the festering protest by Nigerians against the current economic hardship in the country. The group insisted that such protests must not take place in the Southeast because Igbos have lost interest in Nigeria and are simply waiting for an opportunity to leave. IPOB made this known on Tuesday via a statement by its spokesperson Emma Powerful. Powerful warned that everyone who organized any protest against economic hardship in the Southeast would put Ndigbo in total danger as our region has been militarized. In fact, we are under captives by the Nigerian government. Powerful said the current hardship in Nigeria should be the concern of Nigerians, not Biafrans. Biafrans are no longer interested in the affairs of Nigeria. Biafrans were abused, intimidated, beaten, killed, and denied voting rights during the election of this present government. Ndigbo were told to wait, that it was not their turn to rule. Anyone who organizes any protest against economic hardship in Biafra land will put Biafrans in danger. During the NSAS protest, the Fulani government accused Ndigbo of attempting to destroy Nigeria with violence. We don't want such profiling and targeting to repeat because of Ndigbo's participation in any Nigerian mass protest. Ndigbo should leave the current economic hardship in the contraption called Nigeria for Nigerians to deal with, because this hardship is what God Almighty has in store for Nigeria for the crimes they have committed against Biafrans between 1967 to 1970 and up to date. We understand that Ndigbo are equally affected by the economic hardship arising from the reckless and thoughtless economic policies of the Nigerian government, but God is still seeing Biafrans through. We are worried about the sufferings of other tribes, but there is nothing we can do. The current situation is why Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Nevertheless, we must apply wisdom in all ramifications. So, my wonderful people, I don't hear them. And make sure you like, you share, you comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to Okute Daily Talk 2 channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name still remains Amandia Neze. I am the reporter. Have a nice day.